الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. عن عمر بن الخطاب أنه خرج يوما إلى مسجد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فوجد معاذ بن جبل قاعدا عند قبر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يبكي فقال ما يبكيك؟ قال يبكيني شيء سمعته من رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول إن يسير الرياء شرك ومن عادى لله وليا فقد بارز الله بالمحاربة إن الله يحب الأبرار الأتقياء الأخفياء الذين إذا غابوا لم يتققدوا وإن حضروا لم يدعوا ولم يقربوا قلوبهم مصابيح الهدى يخرجون من كل غبرة مظلمة. उमर इब्न खत्ताब रज़ियल्लाहु अन्हु से रिवायत है कि वो एक दिन मस्जिद नबी में आए, निकले और मस्जिद नबी की जानिब आए, हुज़ूर अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की मस्जिद की जानिब आए तो उन्होंने देखा मुआज़ इब्न जबल को कि रसूल अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की कब्र मुबारक के पास बैठे रो रहे हैं। अब उमर ने उनसे पूछा कि तुम्हारे इस रोने का सबब क्या है? उन्होंने कहा कि मुझे एक बात रुला रही है जो मैंने रसूल अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से सुनी थी। मैंने आपसे सुना था, आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम फरमाते थे कि थोड़ी सी रिया भी शिर्क है, और जिस शख्स ने अल्लाह के किसी दोस्त से दुश्मनी की तो उसने खुद ही अल्लाह को जंग की दावत दी, और बेशक अल्लाह मोहब्बत करते हैं उन नेकूकार मुत्तकी बंदों से जो ऐसे छुपे हुए और नामारूफ हों कि जब गायब हो जाएं तो कोई उनको तलाश न करे, और हाजिर हो तो कोई उनको दावत देकर अपने पास बुलाए ना। उनके दिल हिदायत के रोशन चराग होते हैं और निकल जाते हैं काली आंधियों में से। सैयदना उमर इब्न खत्ताब रज़ियल्लाहु अन्हु, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, narrated by Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, that one day he came towards the masjid of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There he saw Sayyidina Mu'adh ibn Jabal radiallahu anhu, that he is sitting at the grave of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and crying. Umar radiallahu anhu asked him, why are you crying? What is the reason behind you crying? He said that one thing is making me cry, and that is that I heard from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that even the tiniest riya is shirk. So from this we learn that sitting at the qabr of someone that was beloved to you and is permissible. Remembering them at their qabr is permissible. Crying, if you remember them and you start crying, that is permissible. To make gatherings for such cause, to gather people on such and such specific day, that this is the day when our Shaykh passed away, or this is the day when, for that matter, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed away or was born, or any saint was passed away or was born, and at that day we will gather at their grave specifically for the purpose of remembering them and crying upon them. That is not permissible. Anyway, the details of this can be learned from the ulama. So the thing that Sayyidina Mu'adh bin Jabal radiallahu anhu was remembering and crying for was that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had said that even the tiniest riya is also shirk. What is riya? Riya is a condition again of the heart, and that is when, with the intention of whatever you are doing, you are doing it with the intention of showing off to the people, making it seen in the people, and that is a very condemnable act, because specifically for ibadat, and in fact for all our life, it is recommended, the Quran has said, Inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alameen. Say that my prayer and my sacrifice, in fact my whole life and my death is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in Tafsir of Surah Fatiha we had read that Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen basically means that everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and whatever we are doing is because of the will and tawfiq or because of the enabling that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enabling us, then whatever we are doing should also be only for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very ghayyur, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not like becoming partners or anybody making any sort of partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not even in intention, not even in when you are doing something and you're not particularly mentioning it, but even in your heart, if you're thinking that I am praying or I am fasting or I am making azkar or I am doing something good, spending in charity, and that should be seen by the people, that is Riyaa, and that is Rasulullah has declared it as shirk, as associating partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is a very scary situation. But Hazrat has written here in explanation as well that especially the people, let alone the people who have no concern for these things, even the people who have been trained by a shaykh and who have a huge concern for these things, even they, the arifin, the mashayikh, even them, they are very concerned and very troubled by this, because whatever you are doing, shaitan is always there to whisper things into your ear, and your nafs is also there. So even if you are doing things with the purest of intentions, and if you started something with the purest of intention, it doesn't take very long and it's very easy that your intention may start to include Riyaa. There's two cures for it. The Prophet ﷺ has mentioned them. Number one is, as Hakim Rahimahullah said, that when you are doing anything good and you are concerned about Riyaa, or whenever you are concerned about any bad thing happening, for example, I do this and maybe I'm not doing it for the right reasons. The Hazrat said 4 words, and that includes the solution to all these problems. Karte raho, darte raho. Keep on doing, keep on fearing. That whatever good you are doing, keep on doing it, and in your heart, keep on fearing. And this is very directly aligned with the words of the Prophet ﷺ. Prophet ﷺ has told us the signs of the great people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who are acceptable in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that they are, in fact it is derived from the ayah of the Quran, that Kanu, if I remember the ayah of the Quran, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when talking about the people, the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned them, that they make ibadat and then they make istighfar upon their ibadat. They are wabil ashari hum yastaghfirun. That kanu qalila min al-layli ma yahja'un. I almost remember the ayah but did not want to recite it. So, as the ayah, kanu qalila min al-layli ma yahja'un wabil ashari hum yastaghfirun. All night they will pray, and then when the morning will come, they will repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That whatever we did, if they are afraid about that being accepted, so they do not become brave after what they've done, or do not start boasting about it even to themselves, but they become afraid of what they've done, that if that they have done and if it has Riyaa in it, then may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive them. So this is very, very simply put, is karte raho, darte raho. If for the fear of Riyaa, if for the fear of showing off and corruption of your intention, somebody gives up their good deed, then they are at a loss, because Riyaa was something conceptual, maybe it was there, maybe it was not there, but the good deed that you were doing, shaitan made you give that good deed up. So whatever good deed one is doing, they should keep on doing it and keep on fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is something my Shaykh Dr. Mufti Imran al-Haqqani said, because everyone is afraid of it. I asked my sheikh about it as well. He said that one good thing is that you have this concern, which shows that at least you are thinking about it. The second thing is that the cure to it is, Hazrat told me a dua that I have told you before here as well. Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum bi rahmatika astaghith aslih li sha'ni kullah wa la takilni ila nafsi tarfat ayn. Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum are the two words that we went over, the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the explanation of that in Tafsir circle as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ever living, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ever, not only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is himself straight and erect, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is holding erect everything. So one intention can be made when calling after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with this name is that, Ya Allah, keep my intention straight and keep my intention erect. And bi rahmatika astaghis, help me with your rahmah, with your mercy. Wa aslih li sha'ni kullah, straighten all my affairs. Wala takilni ila nafsi, and do not depute me over, do not give me in the hands of ila nafsi, in the hands of my nafs, tarfata ayn, for even the blink of an eye, for the blink of an eye. So even the blink of an eye, if you are seeking protection from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and if you are reminding ourselves with this, then even if we have some riya, even if we have given in to some desire or to the whispering of shaitan, even then inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of us fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the same time and asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for protection, inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept that deed. The second part of hadith, وَمَنْ عَادَ لِلَّهِ وَلِيًّا فَقَدْ بَارَزَ اللَّهَ بِالْمُحَارَبَةِ. That whoever takes animosity to a friend of Allah, a wali of Allah, فَقَدْ بَارَزَ اللَّهَ بِالْمُحَارَبَةِ, then he has himself called Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to war. So he has himself declared war against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if they have made enmity with a friend of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with waliyan. Man aada lillahi waliyan faqad baraza Allah bil muharaba. It's a very famous part of hadith. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us all, that we ever go in that direction where we start feuds with the people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who is a wali? Everyone is a wali. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself has said, Allahu waliyul ladina amanu. The people who brought faith, they are the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In fact, so much so that Hakim Akhtar rahimahullah used to say, although this word wilayat is technically used for people who have worked on their batin and purified themselves of sins and become friends with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and attained a station of perpetual and constant friendship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is also called wilayat kubra or wilayat khassa. But in the Quran, there is multiple levels explained. The basic level of wilaya or friendship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is given to everyone when they bring faith. Also, Hakim Akhtar rahimahullah used to point out that even if they may not be friends, every single creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So even if you are putting a bad, even if you are looking at someone with the wrong intention, be very scared. Even if you are looking at someone with the wrong intention, because you don't know क़यामत में कौन कौन उसकी तरफ से दावा लेके खड़ा होगा, आपको मालूम नहीं है. हज़रत आदम अगर उसकी तरफ से दावा लेके खड़े हो गए कि ये थी तो मेरी औलाद ही, तुमने मेरी औलाद को बुरी नज़र से क्यों देखा. We don't know who will come to defend them on the day of judgment, even if they are non-Muslims. Even हज़रत बताते थे कि अगर मर्द ऐसे होते हैं, अल्लाह उनको महफूज रखे, हम सबको महफूज रखे, कि बाज़ार में गए और नज़रों को गलत इस्तेमाल करना शुरू कर दिया. यहाँ तो बाज़ार भी जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती, ऐसा माहौल है कि सिग्नल पे 1 मिनट के लिए गाड़ी रुकी और इधर उधर 2 मिनट में ईमान का नूर दिल से निकल गया. हज़रत फरमाते थे कि चाहे मुसलमान हो चाहे गैर मुस्लिम हो, चाहे पर्दा करके सड़क में निकला हो चाहे बगैर पर्दा करके निकला हो, हज़रत आदम की औलाद तो सभी हैं. क़यामत के दिन हज़रत आदम भी दावेदार बन के पेश हो सकते हैं कि इसने मेरी औलाद को बुरी नज़र से देखा था. On the day of judgment, if we even put an evil eye or an eye with the wrong intention, if you look at someone with the wrong intention, on the day of judgment, Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam could speak on their behalf. that such and such person looked at my son or my daughter with a bad intention, because all of the human beings are sons and daughters of Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam. And then Hazrat फरमाते थे हकीमत रहमतुल्लाह कि इससे बढ़कर ये सोचो कि मखलूक किसकी है. आदम तो फिर भी इंसान है, अल्लाह ताला ने तो हर मखलूक को अपनी निस्बत किसी दर्जे में अता फरमाई है कि हम खालिक हैं और ये हमारी मखलूक है. Hazrat used to say, हकीमत रहमतुल्लाह used to say that even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could ask you on their behalf, make you answerable on their behalf, that let alone Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam and them being the son or daughter of Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself could argue with you and be a wakil for them, could advocate their right, because they are a creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a connection. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that we are khaliq, they are makhluk, and they are my makhluk. So we have to be very particular. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all that we have to be very particular about the rights of the creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when we have to be so particular about the rights of all creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what about those creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who have made Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala their wakil, about whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one ayat that I recited, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very openly and clearly declaring, Allahu waliyul ladina amanu. Allah is the friend of the people who have brought faith. And then even from that general group of people, the people who have killed themselves for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In awliyahu illa al-muttaqun. The friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who are muttaqun. Those people who are muttaqi, who have given up so much for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who have lived their day and night for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What about those people? And Hakim Akhtar rahimahullah used to give an example that if you are going and if kids are fighting, if you see the kids there, they are playing and they are fighting, that kid whose father is a strong man and likes to get involved in the fights of children, nobody beats that kid. Nobody even comes near to that kid, because they know that if you even touch this guy, what is going to happen? Before the end of the day, their father is going to jump in this fight and going to teach us all a lesson. तो जिस बंदे ने अल्लाह ताला की गोद में रहना हमेशा के लिए इख्तियार कर लिया, अपना आप अल्लाह ताला के सुपुर्द किया, अपनी मर्जियात को अल्लाह ताला की मर्जियात में फ़ना किया. अल्लाह ताला को इतनी गैरत नहीं है कि अल्लाह ताला उसकी मदद को और अल्लाह ताला उसकी हिमायत को बराह रास्त अल्लाह ताला उसमें इन्वॉल्व होंगे. बिल्कुल 100% अल्लाह ताला को इतनी गैरत है. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has that kind of ghairat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has that kind of even when it is a matter of creations that parents cannot tolerate their child being beaten or being hurt or being damaged or their interest being damaged, then does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not even have that level of connection with their friends, with his friends, that he's going to jump in and he's going to directly fend for the people who are his special friends, who are his close friends. So it is a very, very, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all give us a sense of it. We've heard so many stories. This is not a point, this is not the time to explain those stories in detail, but very quickly, lives have been ruined because people were careless and ridiculed with the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with Ahlullah, or they were, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Some of them went so far as to actually create an enmity with them, and then what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has to do, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will do. Hakim ख्वाजा हसन मंसूब का शेर है कि दागे दिल चमकेगा बनकर आफताब, दागे दिल चमकेगा बनकर आफताब, लाख उस पर खाक डाली जाएगी. The whole world may come together to defame a friend of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decided that this person is to be elevated, this person is to be given a station, his light, his nur has to be spread, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will do what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decided. And the whole world may come and they will be defeated. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from going against the people of Allah. إن الله يحب الأبرار الأتقياء الأخفياء الذين إذا غابوا لم يتققدوا وإن حضروا لم يدعوا وَلَمْ يُقَرَّبُوا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves abrar. Inna Allah yuhibbul abrar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves abrar. Abrar, bar, bir. We've went over the meaning of bir in tafsir circles. Bir is general goodness. Abrar are the general good people. The general good people. But those friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those good people, al-atqiya, al-akhfiya, the people who are muttaqi and they are akhfiya, khafi, khufya. We use this word in Urdu as well. That these people are such that they are hidden, they are covered. And the Prophet ﷺ has explained, إِذَا غَابُوا, when they are ghaib, when they disappear, لَمْ يُتَقَقَّدُوا, nobody goes after them looking for them. وَإِنْ حَضَرُوا لَمْ يُدْعَوْا وَلَمْ يُقَرَّبُوا, and when they are present, nobody calls them and nobody makes them sit closer to them. But they are very beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they spend their lives secretly. قُلُوبُهُمْ مَصَابِيحُ الْهُدَى يَخْرُجُونَ مِنْ كُلِّ غَبْرَاءَ مُظْلِمَةٍ. Their hearts are bright lights, bright lamps of hidayah. Their hearts are bright lamps of hidayah. And they swiftly move out from storms of darkness. Ghabra Muslima. So the explanation of this last sentence that is written is that one explanation that Mufassirin have, Muhaddithin have explained is that their houses are dark and they are so turned away from the world that even their houses won't be something that are worth looking at. But the explanation that most Muhaddithin have went with, and that Hazrat Maulana Manzoor Ahmad Nomani has went with as well, is that these people have a bright light burning within their hearts, which is of the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and ma'rifah, understanding, realization of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And with that, they are able to swiftly and peacefully come out of every fitna, every trial, every tribulation that is put at them, that the times may put at them. They come out of them safe and sound. And in the explanation, it is also written that they not only come out of those things, यानी जो दीन और ईमान के लिहाज से जो फितने आएंगे, उनसे वो न सिर्फ ये कि खुद अपने दिल की नूर की वजह से सही सालिम निकल आते हैं, बल्कि अपने साथ जो लोग होते हैं उनको भी लेके निकल जाते हैं. So यखरुजूना मिन कुल्लि गबरा मुज़लिमा, they come out of all the darknesses of times safe and sound because of the light that is burning, because of the noor that is burning in their hearts. Intended to do another long hadith today. Inshallah, we'll do it next time. For brothers who feel sleepy, it is a recommendation that they are welcome to take tea after Asr at their homes. Inshallah, we'll make zikr 10 minutes. Yasin Sharif. Everybody, please grab a Quran. It has been a long time since we decided to Yasin Sharif here collectively, so we'll make that recitation and then we'll come back.